After the department dinner, Helen from HR dropped a payment request in the group chat. I wasn't feeling well, so I skipped the department dinner last night. The moment I got to the office this morning, I saw the message from Helen in the group chat. Last night's dinner came out to $850. Please send me $45 each. Helen was in charge of HR for our department, and rumor had it her husband was a company shareholder. Naturally, no one dared to cross her. The payment notifications started popping up one by one. I figured it had nothing to do with me and was about to put my phone away when it buzzed again. Helen had tagged me. Laura, you too, don't forget. I wasn't even there. Thinking she'd simply forgotten, I replied in the chat to gently remind her. I never expected her to explode. She launched into a full-blown tirade right there in the group chat. What's that supposed to mean? The dinner was priced per head. I booked everything in advance. It's your problem that you didn't show up, but that doesn't mean you're exempt from paying. Are you really so broke you try to skip out on $45? Helen's words were utterly merciless. My face flushed hot with embarrassment. I had messaged her privately yesterday to explain I couldn't make it. She told me it was no problem, that the restaurant charged by the dish, not per person. What changed overnight? A colleague sitting next to me leaned over and whispered, Laura, you're new to this department. You really don't want to get on Helen's bad side, but this wasn't my fault. And more than that, what she said was just plain nasty. I took a screenshot of our conversation from the day before and posted it in the group. I tagged her directly. Helen, yesterday you said it was fine. Why the change of heart today? If you had told me up front, I would have just paid it. Are you that hard up for my $45? The moment the message went out, I could hear a collective gasp ripple through the open plan office. Several people gave me subtle thumbs ups. Honestly, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but she started it, and I was holding back my harsher thoughts. I'd seen a video from the dinner last night. A few simple family-style dishes on the table. Not even a single bottle of wine. How on earth did that cost over $800? The chat went silent. I ignored it, tossed my phone aside, and focused on my work. I wasn't worried about getting fired for pissing her off. I expected Helen to stomp over to my desk any minute. But it wasn't until the lunch break that she finally appeared, stilettos clicking, designer bag swinging, her face a mask of fury. Who do you think you are? She hissed. When did I ever say you didn't have to pay? Who knows if that screenshot is photoshopped? And even if I did say it, it was only because I felt sorry for the new girl. Now the entire department has paid except for you. What makes you so special? You think you're better than everyone else? Looking at her perfectly made-up face and designer outfit, I realized something. No wonder it was so quiet this morning. She hadn't even been in the office yet. Her outburst startled everyone from their lunch break. They saw who it was and immediately went back to staring at their screens, fuming but silent. A few shot me resentful glances. Seeing that I wasn't responding, Helen assumed I was scared. She planted her hands on her hips, looming over me. Pay me the dinner fee right now, and then you will apologize to me in front of the entire department. Otherwise, I'll make sure your life in this office is a living hell. It was a blatant threat. A fresh-faced rookie might have buckled immediately. But I wasn't a rookie. I'd been with this company for 10 years. Most of my old colleagues had either been laid off or transferred. As a long-term employee with a permanent contract and a documented workplace injury on my record, I was practically untouchable. The company couldn't fire me without a massive headache. I wasn't scared at all. In fact, the thought of what was coming thrilled me. Fine, I'll pay, I said. A smirk spread across Helen's face. That's more like it? I cut her off. On one condition. You have to admit, right here and now, that you can't survive without my $45. The second you say it, I'll transfer the money. Deal? The smirk on Helen's face froze. When she finally processed what I'd said, she slammed her hand on my desk. Laura, how dare you mock me? Her voice was so shrill it almost cracked. She was genuinely furious now. Then, a cunning look crossed her face as an idea seemed to strike her. She calmed.
Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.